Pure sources from ESPN, breaking news, the Cowboys denied permission for the Chicago Bears to interview their head coach, Mike McCarthy. This is news that's reported from Adam Schefter. Now, what do this mean? It could mean that the Cowboys are truly in love with Mike McCarthy and they don't want to see Mike go anywhere else. And it could be another play that the Cowboys are willing to work out the details and the dealings with Mike McCarthy's contract. They have exclusive rights to Mike McCarthy up until January the 14th. But I would tell y'all beautiful people this right here, that the Cowboys would benefit more by dragging this information and this news out, because that's their calling card. That's their business model, that they like to drag and pull and stretch out the news, because the longer it is, pause if necessary, but the longer it is, the better it is for them, because at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, it will sell the drama for your mama. Because originally, and I'm not saying that the Cowboys are any levels of the kind of caliber of the Giants, because the Giants are below the boys. You get what I'm saying? But they announced on Black Monday that they are keeping Brian Daboll, and they are going to establish their program moving forward with their particular coach. But the Cowboys, they love to stretch and pull out all of this information, because this will also get the necessary clicks, But when we look at this beautiful display that my brother from another mother, Skywalker Steele, had on Skywalker's Unleashed show, and I got to pull this up for context, that you have to say to yourself, if you are the agent of, dare I say, Mike McCarthy, how can you explain that Sean Payton, who you guys both got one ring together, right? On top of that, both of you guys are getting paid pretty much differently on a different pay scale. How far is Sean Payton is from Mike McCarthy? So if I'm the agent of, dare I say one more time, if I'm the agent of Mike McCarthy, how can Sean Payton give 4 times the more pay than you? Sean Payton is getting $18 million. Mike McCarthy is getting 4.5. So at some point, we got to meet in the middle, or give me a little bit something closer, because I'm saying to you all that if he got a good agent, then he's going to want anywhere between at least 12 to maybe 16 million. If not, he's going to want the same pay. I want 18 million APY. Yeah. So, Jerry, pony up, and I want more control. I need more control. I want to move my weight around. Come on, man. So pay me, and I'll come back. Now, what would make Jerry Jones grin and make him happy, because I know somebody going to say, yeah.
What's your point?
Yeah, this is my point right here. What would make Jerry happy is, Mike, let me offer you the same contract, 4.5, and he already said before that he is willing to add these things called incentives in the contract. Let me give you 4.5, and we'll throw in the incentives for you to get 10 million, or we'll throw in the incentives to give you 15 million, or we'll throw in the incentives to give you somewhere near those particular things, you know what I'm saying, of what Sean Payton is getting. And I'm going to say this right now, ladies and gentlemen, I don't think that Mike McCarthy camp would take that without a system of more control, and let me get my staff together, basically. All right, so, yeah, I'll stop reporting on the BS. Jerry Jones is applied to Mike McCarthy, as you just helping Jerry Jones with the clicks and views on YouTube. This is from Chanel. I don't know if I'm helping with Jerry Jones with the clicks and views, but out of respect to everything, I've been a Cowboy fan longer than Jerry. I've been supporting this team longer than Jerry. On top of that, at the end of the day, this is just as much as news for me and for all of you all. So who is Jerry Jones to me? He's a peon to me if that's the case, because I have the right to say what I need to say about this particular team, because I have more love and more adulations than Jerry at this point. And I've been a fan of this team before Jerry Jones bought the team. He may have bought the team financially, but I have already bought into this team emotionally. So at this time, I got to tell you guys that I'm going to always speak and spit my truth, right? So all of you Cowboy fans that's out here, we shouldn't adhere to whatever Jerry Jones have to say. And we shouldn't bow down or fold up like wallets and lawn chairs because of what Jerry Jones do with this particular team. And hopefully, at the end of the day, we will still be rooting and supporting this team as soon as if Jerry Jones is gone from this team, because that's just the reality of it. That's just the reality of it. Yeah. And if Mike McCarthy do come back, the same set of circumstances will still be in questioning. 3rd and 1, Mike. You can't go for long. You can't go for the Hail Mary. On top of that, Jerry, when you do hire Mike McCarthy back, the disciplinary situation, those things got to change. We got to. We got to, because we are the highest penalized team under the watch of Mike McCarthy. That's just for what it is. Yes, indeed. Roger M. says, not at Oxnard next year. Yeah, I feel you for that. You know, Jerry Jones, if you do decide to hire back Mike McCarthy and not allow him to go interview elsewhere, which will be your decision because you ultimately bought the team. But one of the things that we will have to say, just because you denied this particular guy not to go here and there, Mike McCarthy, you're going to have to give him more control. And then you're going to have deeper stipulations on this particular situation. Yeah, Chanel says, I hear you. So that's all I want. You know, I got to speak my mind, right? You know, because Jerry Jones, he's the billionaire. You know, he's the billionaire. He the one bought this thing. But we are the situation that we still going to support this team because our love run deep, baby. You know, but neither here nor there. He got Jerry. Vincent says Jerry got 7 more days. He do. Got 7 more days. Let's see how all of this can rock out and shape up. Cowboy Nation, that's all of my thoughts on this. Mike McCarthy denied to go interview elsewhere because now the Jones effect is really into the mix. And that's more leverage, believe it or not, for Mike McCarthy. So you're going to have to pay me. Look at this coaching scale right here on everybody else to get paid. If I'm his team, I'm sitting there saying, Jerry, you want us? Then you got to pay us. We want $18 million. We're going to start and pay is $18 million. Yeah, that's going to be my starting request. We can work from there. Yes, indeed. Appreciate y'all support on this. DC for life, not for sure. Let's get it. Peace.